Okay, so we're gonna go over my top 10 favorite characters in Genshin Impact. This isn't the strongest, this is just my opinion and what I like about these characters. Alright, so shut up. Now, number 10 might come to a shock, but it's Kazwa. Now, I don't typically use Kazwa quite a bit. Now, I use Kazwa a lot, but he's never really been like, oh wow, you know, he's here for his power, basically. I'm gonna be real, guys. You'll notice with this list, it's about the power. It is. If a character is very powerful, you'll probably see them on this list.
Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah!
Now, Kazwa, basically, he just goes and ups your main DPS's damage. So it's like, I feel like whenever I add him to a team, it's so relieving to have him because he just ups the damage. And then I have Zyphos on him, so he's upping their energy recharge. And then I have his C2, so he's upping their elemental mastery. With his C2, it's more for screenshot damage. You know, I've found very, very little situations where his C2 is even useful, really. But that's just number 10. We also have number 9 being Kookie. Now, Kookie, she's great in the story. She's great for Hyper Bloom, and that's basically it. That's it. I like her in the story when she's interacted with Ito. It's really nice. I love her design too, like her little, like, you know, Shogun type deal along with like the sort of jacket. It's nice. I like it.
No. Wait.
But speaking of jackets, this girl who wears the jacket on her shoulders, yeah. This, honestly, mainly for the story, but she also does contain the power also. Like, she's also really good for the power, but mainly during the story. She was just so, like, I don't know, when we did the Chasm story, she just came in and she acted like the MC. That's basically it. She legitimately was just the main character in the Chasm story. I never made the video, but I did record it, and in the video, I remember, I'm like, what is this lady? She's just like the MC. It is basically it.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Basically, my first impressions of Ylon, and she's never let me down. She also has a really good theme song also, so yeah. For number 7, we also have the girl right next to her being Neun. Neun is really nice. Bloom team is basically bombs, right? I mean, I don't think I need to explain too much more. She's not really interactive of the team, which is probably why she's so low, because, I mean, basically, the entire her entire character is just this passive. That's it. You don't get anything else. Like, I'm not talking about her for story or anything, right? But someone I will talk about with a story is Ito. I like his character. He's really nice. He's cool, stupid, whatever, but he's really cool. He does damage, sort of. Not as good as other characters, but he's really, like, just consistent is what Ito is. Ito is just consistently mid. And I feel like even with characters like Yoimiya, you can't do that. Like, I don't know, maybe Rizzly can do that at C0. I don't know. I haven't tested him, but I have Ito at C2. Ito is consistently, like, if I put him on the team, I know I'm going to be able to clear this abyss, as long as it's not like something that, like, specifically somehow counteracts him. Like, you know, even shields, like, honestly, him versus shields isn't that bad. The reason why, I forgot to mention, yeah, he was kind of my main, so you might be like, why is he so low? It's mainly just because he hasn't had any team improvements, and there's been more fun characters that have came out after him and have, you know, actually gotten improved, right? Which, speaking of, is Xiao. Xiao is a really, like, character that I hated when he came out. I was like, all right, this guy dies all the time. You can't really protect him. Whereas now it's like, I can use him without a shielder, and he's performing decently well. Like, he's really, really strong, too. He has an entirely new team, right? I was an original Xiao haver, and after Neun, I can say that I actually really, really like him. Now, this is probably recency bias, so I wouldn't be like, yeah, this is definitely where he's going to end up. But I think maybe, like, Ito, and maybe, I don't know if Neun would end up in front of him, but I think Ito definitely could go back in front of him.
All right.
Now, for a character, my first limited 5-star, we'll say that. It's Zhongli. Yeah. Zhongli was a character that I used for a while. I used him as my main DPS. And Eula was so bad that I kept using him as my main DPS all the way until 2.0 where I got Yoimiya. That's basically the entirety of my Zhongli experience. He just, and then after that, you know, we went ahead and switched him over to the shield build so we could help Yoimiya, right? But I used this guy, and I was legitimately like, this guy is a good enough DPS, right? I used him against world bosses, right? I used him against weekly bosses, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like the Fallen and stuff. Like, this guy was like part of my, like, I didn't have any other 5 stars. I had him and Eula, and I think that was legitimately it. Maybe Venti at the time. Maybe I got like him, Eula, Venti, and that was it. And I just used him instead of like all the other characters because I was like, this guy's a decently good DPS. Like, he's competent, and Eula, she's Eula, right? I just So yeah, Zhongli had a good time, and then Nevi is number 3. So the reason why he's number 3 is purely because of his power, not because of any story related things. Like, legitimately, not because of any story related things. I have not played the Archon quest enough to know Nevi's character. I've only like just met Rizzly in the Archon quest, so yeah, definitely not the reason for him being this high. It is purely because his power is so strong that he is insane to play. Now, one character that I'm gonna have to say, it's kind of sad that he is at number 2, but my Rizzly. Now, my Rizzly, if you can already see, you can see he's at C3. Now, that was by accident mainly. Like, if you look back at my Rizzly summons, you'll realize, yeah, it was by accident. I didn't expect to get him. I got his C1, things happened, so it was crazy. But this guy, his design is super cool. This design is the best design in Genshin Impact. I like it.
You're ugly. You are disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
So much. Yeah, he really is just like the best designed character. And then the gameplay of him, like, it's really satisfying to hit an uppercut, a melt uppercut that does like 200,000 damage, right? You know, which was the Kazwa that I was talking about earlier, giving the C2 buff, right? That's basically the only time I found it to be seriously useful, but it's really fun. Now, if you know me, you know this last character, it's C3 Raiden. Yeah, C3 Raiden is just super easy to play. She demolishes everything, and her character also is really cool in the Genshin lore, right? So yeah, that's literally it for this given video. That's basically all I have to say about Raiden. Honestly, she was really, really good. That's it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Voy a la playa, había subido la marea. Eso.